Yo, what's up, chat? How we doing? Chat, it's a short stream. We're gonna play a little bit more of the Outer Worlds. Let's put the music up. All right, chat. Let's see here. We were with Parvati, and we are. Oh, what's this? Oh, skill. Let's go engineering. Yep. So we're with Parvati. We are trying to get this power turned on. But she does not want me to because because she knows them. So she knows them, so she doesn't want me to turn
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
I'll one tap you, no problem.
Much obliged.
All right, chat. So these guys are literally struggling. So I'm just gonna steal all their stuff to make sure that they truly are struggling before I get on with anything. All right, we took a nice nap. Feeling good. Chicken. Must be their food source.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm only streaming for like an hour. That's it now. What are you
Fresh
selling?
off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Heavy ammo. Can't buy ammo. Okay, that's weird. Repair. Cool, so I got everything repaired. I mean, I could take him out and just steal all his loot. But I'm gonna wait for a second and then I'm gonna come back and steal his stuff.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Alright, let's see what's going on in here. I mean, I'm not tired of it. I just have something to do at 4, so that's why it's just a short stream.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, you must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Let's see here. Yeah, Reed sent me.
Thompson. You hear
You're
on behalf
exhausted,
of
might
that
not stream today?
cold-eyed reptile?
I mean,
Let's hear it.
you might as well
What's Reed's
stream
idea
something.
of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
What do you have
You've
against the
seen
town?
that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's see here. Yeah, what happens to
Life in
Edgewater?
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider
I
it.
trust you will listen to your conscience.
Chad, what should I do, bruh? Should I help these guys? I could kill her. I could kill her. Could kill her. Chad, should I kill her, bro? Should I whack her, bro? Oh, good. Could kill her. Truth is, that town is a mess. So, I need to figure out if I want to save these refugees or save the town and keep them working like slaves.
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Alright. Cool. Map. Let's see here. Okay. Well, chat, I guess we're gonna figure out if we want to save the refugees or screw them over. Hold up. Let me see how this guy reacts after I steal all his stuff.
What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me.
Here we go! Not a peep from me.
Never liked that guy anyways.
Thought I told you to move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Probably.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Search Zoe's home for clues.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Alright, peace out. Alright, chat, so either way I have to figure out if I want to give power to the slave city or if I want to give power to the free people, the rebels. Guess it's my first major choice, right? How do I get inside? I'm dumb. Oh, that's how I get inside.
Close security, but...
Nice. I'm not fast, you're just slow. Speed up.
Unexpected.
Heck yeah. Hey, I'm liking having a teammate now. She's useful.
Destroyed.
Alright, let's get in there.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right.
Incoming!
Bro's head is gone. That's crazy. Alright, chat, it all comes down to this.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough. Oh, you got that?
Alright, the first power will be redirected.
Oh,
Seems like the robots took over somehow. Might be tripping now.
processing. Searching for unauthorized.
Hey Parvati, can you get up please? Alrighty. Let's see here.
No, just leave me alone. Get away!
Plant a seed, you're liable to get scalded.
I'm expecting. Lethality now reduced.
Everyone all right? What's up? What happens to the veil?
Halt. Invest.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
All right. You know what, man? Screw those refugees. Yeah, screw those refugees. How do I leave? Oh, here it is. Dang, I died instantly. I sure hope it saved. Should have picked that running one sooner. I run so fast. It's awesome.
me around before he left the cannery.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Oh, I'll do that, no problem.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind.
Alright, shut up before I kill you, bro. Anyways, let me go convince your people easily. You know.
Everybody. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
He's a fraud.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. One datapad's enough to guide me down my newfound path. Just remember, I got something saved for you if you find me all three. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once, so... What is it?
Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go find Zoe real quick. Chad, I only have about 15 more minutes of streaming, but let's try and find Zoe. Probably be easy if I scope in, right? I don't see nobody. I see some people here. I forgot to buy some heals. Dang it. Oh, Chad, this is much worse. Gorillas, bro? Nah. Got too many things. the place is on fire.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
So Chandler. Dang, can you close the door? What is she doing? God, my companion's an idiot. Why would she keep opening the door? It's so bad because I don't have any bullets.
vitals!
I think I'm almost done killing them all. She's evil.
Ah, no encore? Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
She's absolutely crazy. Dang, I can't intimidate her. Alright, chat. Once I finish this, I'm going to be ending stream.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. I'll tell you what I can. What is it? The matter's bit. I'm staying put.
The heck? What? You're kidding. Did it cancel? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad if it canceled on me. So mad.
Ever consider the Marauder life? It's pretty. I'm great at clarifying. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me.
I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
So I have to force her back, but I have to intimidate her. I'm gonna have to level up a lot. That's like what? 4 levels, I think.
Hear that?
Watch out!
Alright, chat. I'm gonna end stream because I have to go. But thanks for watching. Shout out to you guys. Have a good one.